What's up, people? Welcome back to the Guardian File. If you viewed any of my other videos at this point, you probably figured out that I'm somewhat of a Tupac fan. When a debate or conversation about Tupac presents itself, I try to make sure that I'm not presenting myself as if I'm a Tupac stan. If you're a hip-hop fan such as myself, you know that the term stan was created by arguably one of the greatest rappers of all time, Eminem. Let me just stop while I'm ahead, because that statement alone would be considered controversial in itself. But being labeled as a stan basically describes an overzealous or even obsessive fan of a particular artist or celebrity. So when it comes to the subject of Tupac Shakur, I try to make sure I view things from an unbiased viewpoint. Is it easy? Hell no. Sometimes it's hard as hell. But I find a way to make it happen. So even though for the most part we just remember Tupac as far as being a rapper and actor, a major chapter in Tupac's life took place in the prison setting. Though it was only 11 months, that short period of time that Tupac spent in jail is the subject of many discussions that you may come across on social media. In this video, I want to ask the question, will Tupac Shakur ever truly be able to rest in peace? Before going any further, make sure you hit that like and sub button. Now let's talk about it.
Body, bro. Don't get me started on the Pac. Pac
Okay.
had great music. He was a liar.
All I said.
He was a follower. He was a
Okay.
liar. He was a follower. The nigga talked about killing kids.
Don't
Said,
grow.
my fofo, make sure all your kids don't grow.
I think that
Nigga, he said it.
say shit
The
that
nigga
have
go
people-
to the Bay, he got a Gumby top with a flower shirt dancing. He go back to New York, he got the baggy jeans in the Tim's on. He go to LA, now he blood and MOB and dead in 11
got
months.
away
He
with
was
it,
a
man.
fraud, he was a follower. Nigga, outside of his music, Pac ain't nobody to glorify.
Well, he
Y'all
said
capping that he shot at the police, so you one of them niggas that's gonna say, Pac shot at the police too. You that nigga, right?
you brought that up.
Shooting at the police is knowing that's 12, undercover squad car, walking up on him, gunning him. If you shoot at two white boys that you later find out is off-duty police, ain't shooting at the police. Pac was a dummy that couldn't live past 25, who died with 100,000, but had multi-platinum albums. His business wasn't right, his mind wasn't right, and he was a hypocrite on what he was talking about. Black Power, MOB, Paul Roof. Nigga, which one is it?
And whack 100. We need to address this nigga right now. You know what? Everybody come to me and like, whack 100 said this about Tupac, all of that shit. You know what, man? I'm not... Fuck that nigga, first of all, because I'm not finna sit here and argue, go back and forth with you, nigga. You know why? Because I'm living my best life. Why the fuck would I go back and forth with your bitch ass? Who the fuck is you to even have an opinion anyway? Why does this nigga's opinion even fucking matter? Why does his opinion matter? Who the fuck is he? A manager, nigga. You're a fucking manager that drives trucks. Why the fuck does your opinion even matter? Who values your fat ass opinion? Your face look like an avocado fucked another avocado, nigga. Who the fuck values your opinion? Why are you niggas valuing this nigga's opinion? Who the fuck is he to even... Fuck, dude. You niggas hit me up on IG talking about Whack 100 said this about Tupac and this and that. Man, who the fuck... I don't give a fuck about what this nigga think about Tupac. He's a nobody. Any motherfucker who following a nigga who disrespect a legendary revolutionary, you need your ass with.
I was Tupac #1 when he needed help on that record.
First off, fuck your bitch in the clique you claim.
One motherfucker, me, no Vaseline, took out 4 niggas and the manager.
Drop 4 niggas now making all the dough.
I mean, damn, group was over.
The niggas with attitudes, who you fooling?
I don't know if they made another record
I
after.
never seen myself getting involved. Even when he played the video for me to hit him up. Even when he played Hit 'Em Up the song, I didn't like the song.
Did you feel like it was
I didn't
too
like
much?
it.
Right.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Like, it wasn't like to me. Like, it was you buying more problems, cuz. Like, you're buying problems. Gangsters is everywhere. They make them everywhere. And I think when he got with us, he got to the mind state that we the mother, and ain't nobody like us. Always people like us everywhere.
I remember when Pac came over my house and he played Hit 'Em Up to me. And I was like, so I was watching, the first line was, I fucked your bitch. I was like, So I've always, and when I say this kind of stuff, the Pac stands, they're like, you're supposed to be riding with Pac no matter what. Yeah. But I'm like, nah, my job as an OG is to give him a little guidance. Exactly. And I believe that, and you won't just hear me say that. You'll hear a lot of West Coasters say the same thing, that, anyone that, I'll tell it to anybody, if you're not from LA, don't fuck with the gangs. If you come to LA and you decide, oh, I'm just gonna move into Hollywood Hills, and you meet some Crips, or you meet some Bloods, or you meet some Pyrus, or you meet some MS-13s, it's not the best idea to become friends and hang out with them, or jump into that gang.
Exactly.
It's just not the best idea.
In the 90s, DMX actually dissed Tupac on a song and many more, but back before he released his classic album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, DMX actually directly name-dropped and dissed Tupac on a freestyle song of LL Cool J's I Shot Your beat.
That nigga Tupac can suck my dick.
Now, the reason why DMX dissed Tupac is not known, but it can be thought that DMX did it because of the East Coast-West Coast beef.
Drake, how you feel about him using Tupac's voice for AI?
I ain't got no beef with none of them, so that wasn't the issue. The issue with me was my brother's voice. Because ain't nobody asked me. If Nick asked me, I would have told him before he even did it. Pac is perfection. AI is imperfect. So you using an imperfect tool with something that's perfect. It was a misstep. He corrected it. He took the shit down. Keep going. It should be rhyme against rhyme, flow against flow.
So I have a question. Why is it that we can't just let Tupac Shakur rest in peace? Let me explain what I actually mean. A lot of people believe that when a person dies, they should no longer be spoken of in a manner that is considered negative. So there's many people who believe that when a person who has passed away is constantly being spoken of in a controversial or negative way, then their spirit can never truly be at peace. Now, do I truly agree or even believe in this? Hell no, but it's just something to think about. I chose to utilize these videos because these are a few of the videos. That's one of the main reasons why we can't allow Tupac to rest. What do I mean, you ask? It's simple. Tupac's name may honestly be more relevant than his name was back in 1996. Tupac is more popular around the world today in comparison to 1996. With this popularity, Tupac's ghost has more of an influence across the world today. But with that influence, there's a lot of power. And when you have a lot of influence and power, that makes you a serious threat to a lot of people. When a discussion on Tupac comes up in social media, lately there's been a lot of things and accusations of certain acts that Tupac allegedly played a part in. One that seems to be coming up lately is the fact that Tupac was sexually assaulted in jail. This subject comes up often in podcasts and debate channels. Surprisingly, a majority of people believe that Tupac actually was sexually assaulted in jail. Back to the main topic. Will Tupac ever be able to rest in peace? When I heard this question asked as a young, I thought that the same was actually meant in the literal sense. Then I found out that saying actually meant, there's a lot of people that believe that if a deceased person is constantly spoken of in a negative way, that person will not truly rest in peace. But if you believe that, then it would definitely mean that platforms that have arguments pertaining to Tupac exist. For instance, when there's a month or two goes by and there's no mention of Tupac being sexually assaulted in jail, YouTubers such as DJ Vlad of Vlad TV and Whack 100 of whatever social media platforms that he uses always seem to find a reason to bring that subject up. They don't just bring the subject up, but they go as far as cloning Suge Knight's voice on a phone call just to claim that they have proof of Tupac being sexually assaulted. Anything pertaining to Tupac from these two platforms is always placed in negative light. Knowing this, I believe we should ask ourselves, what's the point of throwing so much dirt on Tupac's name pertaining to accusations of him being a fake gangster, all the way down to accusations of Tupac being gay? I truly believe that this is being done by individuals who are greatly compensated by individuals who are powerful. Granted, this may just be me being paranoid and believing in conspiracies, but I also do realize that since Tupac had so much influence, he could have played a major role in creating change in the black community, which could be considered a major threat to other demographics that view the black community in a negative way. When most people think of Tupac, one of the first thoughts is the words thug life. These same people also can only reference All Eyes on Me when it comes to his albums, not realizing products that Tupac delivered to us before jail were introspective and socially conscious material. Many don't realize that one of his goals was to politicize gangs, to use the weapons that the government created back against themselves, along with other important things. But the thing is that to accomplish this, Tupac had to present himself as something that the young black male, especially a young black male that hood could not only respect, but more importantly, follow. So if that plan were to come to fruition, just imagine how dangerous and powerful that would be. So to prevent someone or a group from following him, these influencers such as Whack 100 and DJ Vlad has chosen to destroy his name today by accusing him of being so weak that he allowed other men to take his manhood away from him, along with accusing him of being gay. This is done with the intent of so many people choosing not to view him in a masculine fashion, causing Tupac to lose the influence or power that his ghost currently holds. As far as Tupac being sexually assaulted in prison, this is a serious accusation and there's nothing humorous about it. The truth of the matter is that if this were factual, there would have been a few, if not a lot of people who worked as correctional officers that could verify this. More importantly, if this were true, there would probably be hundreds on former inmates that could tell that they either witnessed the sexual assault take place, heard that it took place while they incarcerated in jail. Finally, if they didn't actually see it taking place, they would hear the haunting sounds of it happening. Thanks for checking out this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, I'm out.